Cheers, you guys. Welcome to Tea Time and YouTube Time with Madison and Christine on this really delicious, windy, kind of blue-gray sky kind of day in Santa Fe. It's just gorgeous. How are you all doing? I am feeling a channel of energy coming through around the concept of getting out of victimhood and looking at this beautiful concept that I got from spiritual teacher Matt Kahn on how everything is here to help you. Every aspect in our lives, you guys, is here to be a medicine in which we can choose to grow from, to empower ourselves from, or to stay in victimhood and trapped in those old thought patterns, like the little rat cage. So, as you guys know, I speak in a very convicted way on what it means to empower oneself from severe victimhood. I am so totally and utterly passionate, not from any book, from life experience. I know pain, I know terror, I know death, I know the feeling of not feeling like you're ever going to get out. But I did. My spirit knew. It took years and years and years, but I did, and that's why I'm here. To offer that medicine of empowerment, of love, deep love. Imagine if you're a guide in the wild. You're that person who experienced all those natural disasters, the dangerous cold to the dangerous heat, the wild and dangerous animals. You somehow got out. You're going to be a different kind of helper, a different kind of heart, different kind of medicine. We live in a world, you guys, of severe victimhood. And ironically, that also plays out in the old paradigm of the therapy field, the healing field, where people teach limitations, teach that diagnosis is what that person is. No, it's not. Not one client that comes in, I don't care how severe the depression, anxiety, relationship issue is, I see a powerful soul dealing with intense symptoms. Where in your life do you feel victimized? Do you feel helpless? Do you feel like you're in the same pattern day in and day out, and you're starting to feel like that's who you are? Maybe you go around talking about the same abusive relationship, and it's just a different person, the same abusive relationship, and it's been years, and you've decided that's just the way you are. That's bullshit. That's not true. No. That's the way the pattern's been running, and you have an opportunity, like a warrior with a simulation, with obstacles, to grow from that, to lift up and out of that by first looking at the pattern. You guys, life is such a gift. Though it looks like hell right now, it is such a gift. How can I say that? I've come from my own hell. And I will only treat you as an equal. I will not treat you as less than. I'm not playing into that old paradigm where the therapist's like, oh, poor Janet, she's had such a hard life. Gross, you guys. No, we've all been given things to grow from. Okay? You can free yourself. I don't care what you're in. You could be dealing with a cancer. You could be dealing with COVID. You could be dealing with an abusive relationship, dealing with just getting out of sexual trauma that hurts like hell. I am not bypassing a damn thing. It's an opportunity for you to connect deeper to that strength within. Let yourself feel the poor me for a while, because there is a real place in that. But you can rise up and out of that. It's the only way out is through, and there are no shortcuts. Anyone trying to sell you a shortcut, especially coming from those kind of traumas, has not been there. It's like a guy in the wild is trying to tell you what it's like to deal with a mama with her cub, and they haven't been there and haven't experienced that. Run. It's kind of a funny example. Run, get out of that situation, out of that office. They do not know. I do not buy into the limitations on this planet, because I have surpassed those limitations. For instance, when I was facing deep, deep, deep terror, most 99% of people probably would have gone to urgent care and gotten on medications. No, I'm not judging those of you that have, because I get it. I get it. It can feel so desperate. Those panic attacks, terror, whatever it is. I just knew in my soul that I was healing, I was clearing, and I was going to get through it. Somehow I just knew that, and that's what makes me a leader in this. Because I went through a lot of this stuff alone, though thank God I had that feminine, powerful warrior in my life with an open heart that I knew was there holding space no matter what. And I tapped into that within my own being. But I chose not to give in to that even very limited therapy realm that just throws you modalities, throws you them usually at the wrong timing, and doesn't see the power of who you are. Run. Anyone condescending you, run. You are not your diagnosis. Those are symptoms, and you get to become powerful through those. It's a warrior activity. It's a warrior experience if you choose. I tell you, claim your power. We've been sold so many lies, you guys, about who we are and how far we can go. I'm speaking from experience. I have no need to share all the details. I got through it, I healed through it, and I'm here to share that medicine. Where in your life, whether it's relationship, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm just thought I did all this work and I'm with someone who I'm discovering is emotionally abusive. You have two choices. You can play victim and you can blame that person and use that to get attention out in the world. Or number two, you can go, oh, this effing sucks. I'm going to seek help. And this is an opportunity to go deeper within and go, where can I cultivate more self-worth? Where can I learn greater boundaries? How can I learn my freedom? That no matter what anyone does around me, I am free, I am love, I am powerful. It's an opportunity. You did nothing wrong by getting in that relationship. You did everything right because you're giving yourself an opportunity to grow. Okay? How do I know? I've been there. I continue to cultivate greater and greater boundaries. I chose a relationship with someone who has anger issues. Every relationship we get is going to have issues somewhere. This person, because of that, will sometimes come out with reactive, emotionally abusive statements that are absolutely not okay in my world. If that person wasn't shifting and growing, I wouldn't be in that relationship. So check yourself. Are you in a relationship with someone that's willing and showing you more and more safety and security and boundaries, that gives you reason to work things out? If not, goodbye. I made a choice. I will never be a doormat, ever, in a relationship. And I know in my world that I am free. And if a non-negotiable happens, let's say physical abuse were to happen, I will be out in 2 shakes. No question. Know your non-negotiables. Know your boundaries. Boundaries are sexy, you guys. You don't want to be with someone who wants a doormat. That's not a true relationship. Well, you be with what you want, but I've seen nothing but pain come out of that. Let's say you're dealing with a physical illness. Opportunity to look at thought patterns, to look at what's underneath that. Again, never saying that you did something wrong because you're in an illness, or you did something wrong because you're in a relationship that wasn't what you thought it was. This is just all life, you guys, and it's all opportunity to open our hearts, to grow closer to ourselves. You guys, all that stuff of selling, manipulation in our world, all of this stuff where you have to go outside of yourself for the answer is bullshit. What we've got is our power to access. So when you're feeling victimized, opportunity to step back, feel sorry for yourself for a minute. That's fine. That's normal. That's human. And then step back more. Go, where in my life can I cultivate whatever it is you want more of? More power, self-power, more self-worth. Bring to yourself what you're looking for, because it's not out there. Well, you will, here's the irony and the magic. As we come more into our power and our love, guess what? It's vibration, it's frequency, it's scientific. We bring more of that beautiful love into our lives, that acceptance, that devotion, that powerful meeting of connection to soul. So in a sense, yes, we do get that from the outside once we've cultivated in here. That's the trick. You know, you see a lot of these dating things. Well, you just say this and this is how you'll get a man. My God, you guys, like, that's teaching manipulation. Some of those things can be helpful, but down deep, if you're just doing what they say you're doing, you haven't experienced your own power. And you'll wonder, why do I keep getting in these situations? Because you're getting another opportunity to come further into your power and yourself. There's nothing more rich. How do I know? I spent years coming into that, and there's nothing that can take me away from me. Nothing that can take love away from me. Not anymore. So I empower you, wherever you are. Maybe you're in the worst place you've ever been in your life, and I am sorry, and I'm also excited for you. It is the greatest opportunity. You guys, darkness has light. Light will always win, and it is there when you hold on and you hold out. So life does not just present one thing without presenting another. You will get through, and there is a light at the end of that tunnel. I promise you. You gotta hang with, though. Slow down and trust in that spirit and instinct in you. So I'm going to leave it at that. Everything is here to help you. Everything, even when it doesn't feel like it. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. I send so much love and so much power, okay? And I'll meet you all on the flip.